Today might be overcast and gloomy, but it's Friday, people. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get the weekend started. I am really looking forward to a few days just of chilling and not doing work stuff.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? Well, maybe we could change. Turn the ship another way.
I hate to say this because it's not going to be true, but I think spring has officially sprung in New York. This is now 2 days in a row that we've had good weather, warm weather. I'm wearing a half sweater and it's too warm. It's also Friday, and one of the best things about Friday is relaxing and chilling and going home and not having to worry about getting up tomorrow and doing any of the stupid shit that is called working. I actually got a little bit of a chance today to work on a project for my dad that I think I mentioned before a couple of vlogs ago. I'm creating a series of logos for him, or one logo, but I have to do variations for him for his new business that he's starting. Well, it's a hobby business. He's retiring soon. You know, in a couple of years he's retiring. He's trying to figure out what he's gonna do with all of his free time. And he has a couple of ideas and wanted me to come up with a logo for him. So I spent a little time doing a little graphic design this morning, or this afternoon actually. Sent those off to him, and I think we're gonna have a business meeting of sorts to discuss next round edits and what he thinks. I just FaceTimed him and he's on the golf course right now, so it probably won't be till later on tonight, but he's my dad. I'm gonna take care of him, make sure it's good, and from there I'll help him build out a website for his stuff. Hopefully something that's pretty easy to use and manage, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm happy to help him however I can. Right now I am headed quickly to the grocery store for literally 2 things on my shopping list. Everything else is coming from Fresh Direct this afternoon for our big dinner tomorrow. But there are 2 things that are specific to the grocery store that I can't get online. So I'm walking down real quick and then I will head home to find Eric and get the weekend started.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? Well, maybe we could change and turn the ship another way.
Thank you. Have a good one.
In the darkness, we're sailing.
I had to snag a birthday card for my sister-in-law. It's her birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Kathy. Hopefully, actually, I probably shouldn't post this because she might watch this vlog. Well, hopefully your birthday card won't be too ruined, but you know. Alright, still have to run to the grocery store real quick. So what are the items that a girl needs that she can't get online by a Fresh Direct? That would be brioche buns and Stubbs Moppin sauce. It's a kind of barbecue sauce that I use to make pulled pork. That's what we're having on Saturday night. So remember how I said that I was gonna come home and I was gonna relax this afternoon? Well, I knew that I needed to prep to cook. What I didn't know was that Fresh Direct was gonna deliver like right at 4 o'clock. So all of my stuff is here. I need to start prepping now. I literally have been sitting down for half an hour. If you guys didn't know, I'm from the South, and in the South we have this thing called barbecue, and I'm making pulled pork for dinner tomorrow night. It's not very difficult to make, even at home, even without like a barbecue pit or anything like that. All it requires is time, lots of time. It has to be prepped today to be cooked tomorrow. It has to rest overnight in the refrigerator with a dry rub on for at least 12 hours so I can start it today. And then tomorrow it'll go in the slow cooker all day, and then tomorrow night I will pull the pork apart and we'll have it on some yummy brioche buns because I got them at the store today. So this is what 7.5 pounds of pork shoulder look like. I have to take this, cut it, get all the fat and skin off of it, and then cover it in stuff and wrap it up.
Equals degradation, wasting shifts and mass extinctions. Oh no.
So now I usually try to trim some more of the fat off because I don't like a lot of fat in the slow cooker because it just makes a lot of grease. So once I do that, then I can mix up the dry rub that goes on it. First, brown sugar, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, cayenne, salt, freshly cracked pepper. So now that that's done, we wrap the pork up in plastic wrap and it goes in the refrigerator overnight. And that's it till tomorrow. Intermission. We take a family walk. It's 75 and gorgeous. Why not take a family walk, right?
Possible solution, rewire our connection, maybe less consumption, imagine from a mind of isolation, revalue all that we've been given, God don't work on commission, we make up one big breathing chain, we're quite the same, here life's a foolish, foolish game.
And we're back. Time for Act 2, which is rum cake. So my family already knows this, but I don't bake. I am a cook, definitely. Thank you, Mom, for teaching me how to cook. But I am not a baker. I, for some reason, have a very hard time understanding appropriate measurements. When I cook, it's whatever goes. It's like, I need, you know, like a handful of stuff, or let me just pour this milk in until it seems right, or, you know, I could probably use a little bit of this or a little bit of that. Baking is super precise. It's like doing chemistry. You have to have everything exactly right. It's just not how I am in the kitchen, so I have a hard time baking. However, the one thing that I know how to bake is my family's famous rum cake. Rum cake is a delicious bundt cake that has rum in it. All the alcohol is cooked out. It's not an actually alcoholic cake, but it is so freaking delicious. I actually have had people propose to me because they like this cake so much, which I think is a compliment. I think I'm doing something right. So I know how to do one thing, and I know how to do one thing really well in baking, and I will say that is it. I can make rum cake. So I have to make rum cake tonight. The reason being that rum cake gets better on the second day. That's kind of a family secret, but now that's out there in the world. At least our rum cake tastes better on day 2. It gives it time for all like the stuff in it has a chance to settle and really get sort of delicious and this is a weird word to describe a cake, but gooshy. Like there's a lot of liquid in the cake from the glaze that goes on top of it, and it's all takes a while to like seep through the entire cake so that the entire cake is super moist and delicious.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? When you change, time to ship another way.
So here's the situation, guys. Cake number 1 was a total disaster. Here is what's left of said cake. Basically, the cake fell apart while I was trying to get it out of the pan. Like, it completely separated. The 2 halves came apart. Or, I mean, the top and the bottom came apart. Thus, we are going for round 2 of cake.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? Well, maybe we could change.
Here. So this cake looks pretty good. It's cooking up. So I think second time is gonna be the charm. So let's put this glaze on this cake. Moment of truth, guys. I flipped it over and now we will see if it's okay. Oh my god, it looks gorgeous. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this tomorrow. It's gonna be so yummy. Oh my god, it looks great. Alright. So second time really was the charm. And it's now 10:30 at night. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Tomorrow, plenty more where that cake.